Mr. DJ Rose, Verteezy, and C's, welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. I'm sure MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap your seatbelt, go and settle land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell our land. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love us as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm James Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.
Let's get ready to rumble, fellas. You know what I'm saying? We back for another episode. Mr. DJ Rose, T's and C's, and Verteezy. You know what I'm saying? It all happened in a week.
So this week in sports. So there was 2 WNBA games in the last week and a half where fans threw dildos or sexual devices onto the court. And one of the fans who was responsible for throwing the device on the court got arrested. C's, what's your thought on the fans trying to help the players out?
That shit funny, man. It's kind of funny, man, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man, you're an asshole, bro. And it's like, he picked the right color because it's like, what is that bright ass green thing on the fucking? It's like, is that a dildo? Is that a dildo? So I mean, yeah, it's gonna bring attention. It's not the attention they want. So I mean, hey, anybody hating on the WNBA, man, just watch it or don't watch it. Just don't watch it. I mean, simply, like, this, if you don't fucking like it, don't watch it, man. As far as, I guess, what do they say? Any publicity is good publicity, so maybe more people will watch it. If you pay, it's one thing. So one dude snuck in and did the shit. That shit's funny. If you actually paid money to go to a game and did that shit, you're fucking stupid because now you're not gonna be welcome back. So, but I mean, hey, half them hoes walking in had that shit in their purse anyway. So they just like, who got one? Is that mine? So I mean, shit crazy. But as far as them getting paid, if the money's there, pay them. There's a lot of players that are not complaining; they're just fucking playing basketball. So I mean, hey man, it's either fucking watch it or don't watch it, man.
Yeah, man. I thought it was hilarious, man. I wasn't even mad at the fan for doing that, man. Like, I watch wrestling, man. Fans throw stuff in the ring all the time. I don't think the stuff even landed or directly on the court. It landed on the outside of the court, if I remember correctly from watching the video. So it's not like it was the players was in harm's way. You know, shit. The fan probably felt like the way y'all playing tonight, y'all probably need some dick. So that's probably why he threw it on the court. As far as them hoes complaining like getting paid, man, I'm just tired of this conversation only because y'all don't want to do shit to make the game more enjoyable. When people talk about lowering the rims, y'all bitching about that. But then y'all doing the Jordan ad and y'all dunking the Jordan ad. But y'all don't want to lower the fucking rims and dunk in the real games. Like, y'all don't want to wear lingerie so that fans like myself can come to the game and enjoy themselves. So, like, I'm really through with the conversation in terms of them complaining about getting paid more.
Yeah, man. So it's like the league is full of fake studs. Because you cannot be a stud unless you're a virgin. You know? Those that like to dress like men.
True.
And so if you gay.
True.
I'm still trying to figure that out. Like you gay to me. I don't know. But
And they gave for pay.
I think they're getting paid enough, man. They need to play better. Won the Atlanta Dream games, but go see Pops, you know what I'm saying? Play, but
gonna tell you, someone to complain about getting paid, Mr. Micah Parsons. Big contract negotiations, with the Cowboys to get an extension. He's in his 5th year. Last weekend, hey, Jerry's been trying to negotiate with him privately, without his agent being present. Jerry said they had a handshake deal in place. Micah said he doesn't like that, as well as he decided, hey man, he's tired of all the BS, and he just decided he's going to request. I was explaining this to C's last night. The way the 5th year option works for first round picks, niggas. These are all Jalen Water. These are all niggas in his draft class, by the way. They've all Justin Fields and niggas like Kyle Pitts, who are in his draft class, by the way, who we just ain't seen you do enough, nigga. Like we don't know, can you be a bust or can you be a great player? That's who you get the 5th year option for. Most of these niggas already got their contract by now. Micah Parsons has proven that he's a top 3 player at his position. You can't name 3 pass rushers that are better than him today. Like he's top 3 at his position. I think Nick Bosa just signed a contract. Max Crosby just signed a contract. Those are the only 2 niggas you can argue better than him. Trey Henderson's trying to get a deal. He's better than Trey Henderson. Jerry, you keep making the same mistakes. You didn't want to pay Dak. You waited till all the other quarterbacks get signed. What happened? You had to pay Dak more. You didn't want to pay CD. You waited till all the other receivers got signed. Guess what happened? You had to pay CD more. You better hope that Trey Henderson don't get his contract. Because if he do, you're going to have to pay. You already got to pay Micah a lot, but you're going to really have to overpay that man. And I ain't going to lie, Jerry's not going to trade him. But I really wish he would, man. I really wish he would trade Micah to somewhere like the Bills, the Bengals, the Ravens, so he can have a chance to win. Because, he's not going to win in Dallas, man. Even though I don't think he give a fuck about winning. But this is just crazy, the fact that Jerry don't want to pay these niggas when these are the best players in the team. And last thing, bro, you can make the argument that Micah is the best player on the Cowboys. Whether you love him or you hate him, you can make that strong argument. It's either him or CD. Those are probably the 2 best players on the team.
Yeah, they're the best players on the team. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, but I think Michael probably did it to himself with all the podcasts and dancing in the videos, that sort of thing. I think he was playing yes master for a little bit for too long, and so the master said, "Okay, son, I got you, but you on my time." And that's what master telling him. Like, stay in your place. He gonna teach him a lesson. He gonna pat him on his butt a little bit, and then he gonna pay him, and it's gonna be all good. You know what I'm saying? I think it's all political. I think they're both in on it. I think they're both in it because Michael love to talk. He love to do his pod. He love to shine. Jerry like to shine. I think they both in it. I think that was their pinky promise that we go wait and we go so we could be talked about all summer. But I got you. You gonna get paid. You know what I'm saying? And what's the thing about they say Jerry don't talk to agents. So I know he had to talk to agents because I know this ain't the first time Jerry ain't talking to no agent. You know what I'm saying? Jerry talk to agents. So what's this talk that he's talking about Jerry don't talk to agents?
That's just Jerry talking, bro.
Yeah, Jerry, like, it's why the Cowgirls are in the state they're in, bro. Y'all, like, Jerry does it to him fucking self. He never just wants to let the GM do the fucking job, let the coach do the fucking job.
He is the GM.
Why? Apparently, he's not good at it.
Because you can do that when you own the team.
He got 3 Super Bowls.
How many years ago? 39 years ago?
They draft well.
And what did they do after that? Nothing.
Hey, man, they won 12 games the last 3 years except for last year.
They do that shit. They win games and ain't got shit to show for it at the end of the season.
So all I'm saying, they pick good players. I think he does a good job as a GM. It's just the fact that they just don't close, and it's mostly the quarterback.
And he always ended up in negotiations. Like, fucking either pay him or trade him. Just fucking, like, you always get, hey, nigga, you gonna have to stay in your place. You're just gonna have to do. Hey, I'm not gonna talk to your agent. We're gonna make a deal. You're gonna shake my hand, and that's gonna be the end of it. But this shit, like notoriously, and like now he's injured or supposedly might be faking an injury, whatever. This shit, you gonna have to pay him. Like Jerry, you gotta pay them. You gotta pay the fucking players at the end of the day. Like this shit, like this is what the Cowboys and Jerry Jones are known for doing. It ain't say gonna be the last time. This shit gonna happen again. So I mean, shit.
Well, one thing was saying, man, Micah continues to play at the trajectory he's on. He's gonna make the NFL Hall of Fame, man. They just had the Hall of Fame ceremony this past weekend. We got to see Antonio Gates get inducted, Sterling Sharp get inducted, Eric Allen get inducted, Jared Allen. And if you didn't watch the speeches, I watched all the speeches. They was great speeches, especially by Jared Allen and Antonio Gates. They probably stole the show, in my opinion. You know. So we moving on to next year's draft class. Hall of Fame class. So these are the people eligible. We're only going to talk about the first-time eligible people because there's thousands of players that are eligible, but these are the people that's their first year on the ballot. Larry Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, Phillip Rivers, Jason Witten, Frank Gore, Julian Edelman, LaShawn McCoy, Dez Bryant, Ty Gurley, Greg Olsen. That's 10 players. Out of those 10, this Hall of Fame class is only 4. What are the 4 players that you feel like are most deserving out of this 10-man first-time eligible class?
So are they going to pick 4, or could they pick less than 4?
They can pick less than 4. They can pick as many as 8.
Yeah.
You know.
It's only going to be 2. It's only going to be.
Let's just say 4. It can be less. If you think it's less, that's cool.
Yeah.
But don't do no more than 4 out of these 10 names.
Yeah, I got Drew Brees and Fitzgerald. I think those are the only 2 that's going to make it on the first ballot out of these 10 players.
Are there any players that you feel like deserve to make it? They may not make it first ballot.
Yeah. I should have had the list in front of me, but Frank Gore's going to make it. And Jason Witten probably going to make it.
So those are your 4? In terms of like let's say only 4 people can make it.
Period. Out of all these, Larry, Drew, Phillip, and Frank Gore.
Those are only 4. Okay, so those
period.
4, period.
But this next year, Larry and Drew.
Yeah, because you still got Eli and other people who were in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Larry and Drew. Yeah.
Short shots, Drew, Larry Fitzgerald. Those are the short shots. Gore, he probably should make it. I don't think he's gonna make it, but LaShawn McCoy, I think he should. I just don't think he is gonna make it. Gurley's not gonna make it. He was good, but he's not gonna make it on the first. I think he's gonna take him 2-3 times to get in there.
You being nice. I think it's gonna take him 15. Hey, I will make this clear. I think he deserved to make it. If you're gonna put
4 or 5,
if you're gonna put Terrell Davis and Sterling Sharp in it, he deserved to make it. But it's gonna take 15 years.
Yes.
We're gonna be old men by the time he gets it.
Same with McCoy, LaShawn.
I don't think he deserved to get it. I don't think he's a Hall of Fame player.
Yeah, if he gets in, it's gonna be a long time.
Yeah,
before he gets
real
in.
long time. Yeah, for me,
Only
man.
reason I said his name because Carl had him on. C's had him on his list, so that's on it.
Yeah, for me, like Larry Fitzgerald and Drew Brees are the only 2 locks. Like they're the only 2 people I see out of these 10 names that for certain gotta get in. Because this is why I love about getting older. We all seen all these players' career. Because some years niggas get in like Eric Allen, no disrespect to him, I didn't get to see his career. Maybe Rose did, because Rose was born in the 80s. I didn't get to see Eric Allen's career at corner. But all these niggas nominated, I got to see pretty much their entire career play out. Larry deserves to get in because I can make the argument he's a top 5 receiver of all time. Drew deserves to get in because I can make the argument he's a top 10 quarterback of all time. And you would definitely make the argument that during his career, he was always in that top 3 conversation. It was always him, Peyton, and Tom as the 3 best quarterbacks. That's when it becomes hard. I feel like Frank Gore got to make it because of the longevity. Like he played for so long, he was good for so long. He never had a season when he was the best running back, but he was always a top 7, 8 running back most of his career. And I think he's fifth all time in rushing yards, if not third. Like
I thought he was second.
He might be second. He's up there. He's up there in terms of all time rushing yards, and that got to count for something. And if I had to pick my last person, I love Ty Gurley. I just don't feel like he played long enough, and I want to go Phillip Rivers because I feel like Phillip had an amazing career. But if I can only pick one play out of these guys left, I'm going to go Julian Edelman because I feel like I'm a big playoffs guy. I feel like the playoffs got to matter for something. He got the second most receiving yards all time in the playoffs. Like I think second most touchdowns or top 5 in touchdowns, a Super Bowl MVP, and he was pivotal on that second New England dynasty. Like when you think of that second run New England had from 2010 to basically 2019, Julian Edelman had his hands on all of that. I don't know if they win all those Super Bowls if not for him. And probably in the biggest Super Bowl of their dynasty, that second run, that 28-3 as a Falcons fan, I hate that. I think it was, fourth down, where Tom Brady threw a pass and it almost got picked off, but somehow Julian Edelman caught it and it barely came off the ground. Like that's going to be, when you think of the Super Bowl, that's going to be one of those plays you're going to see every year at the Super Bowl. Because I saw it this past year and I hate seeing that play. So I feel like Edelman deserves to be, in the Hall of Fame. But I do think it's going to take some time. Speaking of time, there's four time zones in America, and we watch football. And somebody brought up, what is the best time zone to watch football? Is it the Eastern time zone, Mountain time zone, Pacific time zone, or Central time zone? So to give context, in the Eastern time zone, most games going to start off at 1 p.m. Central, 12 p.m. Mountain, 11 a.m. And Pacific, 10 a.m. C's, if you had to choose what time zone you could watch football games in, what would be for you?
Most popular unanimous pick, man, is Central, and I agree with it because it's like, all right, 12 o'clock, you waiting around. It's like, I can do what I got to do, whatever, before I know 1 o'clock come, I'm ready. That's usually when I start watching is 1 o'clock. And it's like, if you watching all day, it ends at a decent time where it's like West Coast. It's like shit. Thinking like Lakers games and like college football games, like you see USC and Oregon, like watching any West Coast game or whatever sport, West Coast games, man. It's like damn, man, it's almost 10, 11 o'clock. This game just going off or whatever, wrapping up, or shit. They might have overtime. So next thing you know, it's 11:15, 11:20. Shit, you don't miss the news or shit. You ready to go to sleep, man? It's like. I think that Central Time is a good pick. It's in the middle, not too early, not too late.
Yeah, man. And man, give me that Eastern Time zone, man, because I don't want to get up that early, so I can't fuck with Pacific or the Mountain West Time zone. The Central Time zone is cool, but games start at 12. Like some Sundays I get up at like 11, but some Sundays I don't get up to like 12. Like I feel like Eastern Time zone is just perfect because I can get up around 11:30, get dressed, go to the grocery store, pull up at Rose House. We could throw some food on the grill. By the time the liquor, and also keep in mind the liquor store don't even open, where we at until 12 in the afternoon. Well, my bad, they won't start selling liquor until 12 in the afternoon. So like, I need the liquor for the game, and then we can watch games from 1 all the way to 8 at night. Then we can watch a Sunday night game. The only downside is, the Sunday night game is not going to be over till like 11. But I'm 30-something, bro. I ain't at the age yet where I got to be in bed by like 10. So I can deal with that, bro. Because if it's a good game, I'm cool with that. But sometimes the Sunday night game be bad, and that game be over by like 9:30, 9:45, and you can call it a night, man. So, I'm fucking with the Eastern Time zone. To me, that's the time zone I want to watch the games. Especially when you consider the college football, some college football games start at 12 p.m. So what? Now if I'm doing them other time zones, you moving back an hour or 2 hours. Like to me, the Eastern time zone is the best for college and the NFL.
Yeah, I'm going to pick Mountain just because I want to watch the Laker games. Just because I want to watch the Lakers games this year. So I'm picking Mountain. But if I didn't have to watch a Lakers game,
That's a good point, man. Them West Coast games in the NBA, but them games be over 2 in the morning, nigga. But what football game was that? Did it enter like 3 in the morning last year? It was a college football game.
yeah. So it's probably USC or UCLA.
Yeah, it was
somebody.
one of them games.
Yeah, but man, give me Mountain Time so I can watch a Lakers game at a reasonable time.
Yeah, watch them Boise State too.
Yeah, but other than that, I like Central for NFL. So if I can pick different ones for different seasons, that'd be perfect. For basketball, give me Mountain Time. Football, give me Central because I be waking up. Even in fact, hit me with Mountain football because I be waking up in the morning. I ain't got nothing to do. I don't want to watch the pregame. I want to watch football at 11 o'clock. When I wake up at 9, 8 on Sunday or 7, I want to watch football at 11 o'clock.
I mean, y'all better hit that liquor store the night before then.
Yes.
I like the 1 p.m. start, man. That's my sweet spot.
Yeah, give me 11 o'clock. I'll be like, dog, I'm itching. Like I'm ready to watch it.
You be fiending. That's how I've been feeling all summer. I've been feeding for that football. When season gonna start?
Yeah, so it's like it's Sunday, especially. Oh yeah, the Falcons play.
Put it straight in my veins.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
And then that's when the kickoff start and the Falcons start losing.
And then
I thought I was ready.
And then I turn it off. And I still got the rest of my day to go do something else.
Let me drive around and make some money.
I ain't even drunk enough. I'm still sober.
Oh man! So speaking of time zones, regardless of what time zone you're in, something happened this week that's going to affect everyone. ESPN made 2 big purchases this week. You know, they bought NFL RedZone. That kind of broke, I want to say, the end of last weekend, but it kind of became official beginning of this week. And for those who know NFL RedZone, that's one of the, shows that's been around for a long time. If you don't have the package where you can watch all the games, you could kind of keep up when the teams get in the scoring zone and see your favorite teams, even if you don't live in those cities. And it was always known for being commercial free. Last year was the first time they started having commercials and the internet went crazy. Another big purchase they made, they bought the rights to WWE pay-per-views. And basically ESPN is trying to launch their new ESPN Plus, which is going to be $30 a month. And a lot of people are speculating that's why they made both those big purchases. So you can watch the pay-per-view as well as NFL RedZone. Hey, y'all, was these good business decisions for ESPN as well as are y'all going to sign up for ESPN's Plus and pay that $30 a month? Well, my bad, $29.99 a month.
No. Shout out to Disney though,
Fuck no.
Because they're getting rid of Hulu. So it's like they just broke the bag this week, the last 2 weeks. But remember we've been talking about it though.
Yeah, it's getting to the point. You're gonna need these streaming apps if you want to keep up with entertainment and sports. Side note, y'all see the second biggest fight, probably the biggest fight of the decade, is gonna be on Netflix.
Which one?
That Terrence Crawford Canelo fight coming up next month.
Oh, that's on Netflix now?
That's on Netflix.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was gonna be pay-per-view, so it's gonna be on Netflix.
It might be made pay-per-view, but I know that if you go online, it's supposed to be on Netflix. Because they've already broken the bag down. I think Canelo's gonna get 150, and then Crawford's gonna get 50 million. Not trying to distract y'all from the main topic, but to your point, yeah, you're gonna need these streaming services.
Yeah, but I mean, that $30, hell no, man. It's like that. What's happening is everybody's trying to consolidate shit. It's like HBO Max, Peacock. The games they did last year. We talked about that shit. Apple has MLS. Amazon's doing their shit. They got their shit with the NFL and the NBA. So everybody's trying to consolidate. And then like Disney, fucking Mickey Mouse got his hands in every fucking thing. It's like they're not just gonna take the RedZone name. They're gonna take that shit. You're gonna see college RedZone. You're gonna see all these other they basically took the name and they're gonna brand it on other sports and shit. So we might see basketball RedZone. It's just gonna be that's the name brand. ESPN RedZone's gonna be a fucking app or segment or thing on the internet. And it's really, like you said, man, it's getting to the point where it's like you either gotta pick or choose or just fucking have all of them. Cause it's not gonna be a major app. We're not gonna have a cable app where you get all the sports networks. Because if somebody does that shit, it's gonna be like $100 a year, $150 a year. Like, no, $150 a year. It's gonna be like $100 a month. You get everything you want to watch, but it's the fact that you're paying $150 a month to watch. You're not gonna watch every game.
Yeah.
You can try, but you're not. And it's like, I'm not knocking it. It's a great business decision for Disney, but it should get out of hand, man.
Yeah, I'm tired of the streaming wars, man. I'm
Should get
tired.
out of
I'm tired of. I'm about to start cutting stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not even watching some stuff, but then it was funny to me because I was about to turn off. I said, man, I'm gonna turn on HBO Max. I ain't watching in a month. If it ain't something on here, when I turn it on, I'm cutting. It's my last month. I'm cutting the subscription, and I'll get it back when I want to watch something. Final Destination was on it.
You saw that? I saw that last night. I just watched it last night too.
Final Destination was on it.
Did you like it?
I was like, oh, you lucky son of a gun. Boy, because it was about to get cut off by next month.
Me too, bro. Hey, I'm feeling the same way, man. Cause they dropped Sinners, I think earlier last month, and Final Destination dropped, and then they dropped another movie, Orpheus or something. And I was like, damn, I've been meaning to see that, man. So yeah, these streaming wars is getting out of hand, y'all, bro. It's getting hard because I only even got Peacock originally because I wanted to be able to watch the WWE Network and watch all the pay-per-views. And I had ESPN Plus. I was telling MGH, I had it when they first dropped it. And that was when it was $5.99 because they had, when Kobe had that show Inside the Game or Inside the Mind, then Peyton did it. Then they had like the fantasy show. Like they had original shows. But then when it kind of went to like $10.99, I cut it off. You know, I'm not paying that $29.99 a month, bro.
No.
Like, fuck it, bro. Like, hey, man, I'm going to go on TikTok. A lot of people be streaming a lot of the games anyway. So if there's a game that I don't get on my TV, and I just type in Kansas City versus Baltimore.
Yeah.
And I can watch someone else who watching the game, and I can listen to them talk about their day as they watching the game like I normally do. And as far as the pay-per-views, man, I'll pick and choose the ones I watch, bro. I ain't got to watch every goddamn pay-per-view. Because me being a wrestling fan, bro, Triple H, you starting the jippers anyway. It used to be 10 matches on the show. Now these pay-per-views have 5 goddamn matches, bro.
It's only be 2 days though. 5 one day, 5 the other.
For the big events like WrestleMania and SummerSlam.
Oh, just on those.
Yeah, but yeah, most of them is just one night. And it's like, it's 5 fucking matches, bro. You don't put all the titles on the goddamn thing. And you think I'm going to be paying $30 a month for that shit? So, yeah, I'm definitely not fucking with that shit at all, man.
But like you said, ESPN Plus used to be fire when it first came out. And then they had the common, they had the USC on there. You could watch the USC sometimes. Some of the
they had some boxing stuff on there.
But my main thing was I used to be able to watch all the Georgia Southern games on there because they would be always on ESPN Plus. So it's like, so I could watch the Georgia Southern games on there. But then it got to the point like when the bundle went up because it was Hulu, Disney, and ESPN Plus, and it was maybe like $12 or something like that.
Yeah, it became like $12.99.
And then it went up to like $20 or something like that, and then. Just for Hulu and Disney is like what $13, $15
with commercials.
With commercials,
it's like shit, man.
And it's like, y'all, you need those too.
Yeah.
So like,
just thinking of all the different services, man. I got Peacock to watch. I had it for a minute and then I cut it off. I kept it because I wanted to watch the Olympics. And I wanted to go back and watch the highlights and shit. So they got it set up nice where you can watch, instead of watching the whole event, you just watch the highlights and shit. And that was nice. But, and they had Premier League too. They had Premier League soccer, the English League, which I was watching some of them games, but some of them same games was on fucking, the local station. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then CBS has got certain games. And then you start breaking down college sports. It's like, well, shit. I want to watch this game, but ESPN got the regional shit. So if you want to watch a softball game or college baseball game, and then we ain't even getting to like MLB Network and NBA Network, and that shit blew up. Like we was like, oh, we was good. I thought we was good with NBA for a minute, but they said nope. Amazon.
Yeah, they took that shit away, man.
So
I think for some people who aren't like sports fans, what they don't understand the frustration is, and I always explain this to MGH, like. Fox has some of the games, ABC has some of the games,
You know, they go to get a lot more games now. ESPN with the NFL games. They start not this year, but coming up the next few years. There's gonna be football games on ESPN.
They even said
ESPN got some games. CBS got some games.
They even said there's gonna be more Saturday night games now.
That's fine.
And then when you break down to the wrestling, okay, then you got USA for SmackDown for those who watch SmackDown. But then you got to have Netflix if you want to watch Raw. And now for the pay-per-views, you have to have ESPN Plus. And then for baseball, you got to have TBS, or you can have HBO Max. Fuck all the individual sports. Just take your favorite sport. Most likely, your favorite sport has already been broken up onto 3 streaming apps. So, it's not like you could just say, I'm a football fan, let me just get ESPN Plus.
That would be so nice, though, if they said, they could put all the basketball games, on this app.
Yeah.
And on regular live TV.
Exactly.
They could put all the football games on, but I know they would never do that, but that would be too much like money.
Because like you said, see, bro, they had some of the Saturday night games, the Christmas games was on Netflix last year. Then some of the Saturday night games, they had a playoff game on Peacock. Then the Thursday night games, we didn't even get the Thursday night games still on Prime.
Mm-hmm.
So you need all these different streaming apps. Just if you want to watch the entire NFL season, like everything that happened in the NFL week, you need about 4 apps.
And NFL Network still got games this year too.
Yep.
Even though they got bought by Disney, put them on ESPN too.
You're right, because they only really took the red zone, so they still gonna let them show their games.
They said there's going to be more games shown on NFL Network, but there's also going to be more games on ESPN. And the closest we've got...
They're going to cut them off on the NFL Network soon. It's going to be...
it's going to be a slow process, but they're going to eventually do it.
They did say there's going to be less blackouts, but I don't believe them. The closest we've gotten to an all-in-one app is probably Fubo, but it's only so much they can do because ESPN ain't going to... NFL Network, NBA... Nobody's going to let you get all the fucking games. You literally got to do negotiations every week. Like, hey, I want this game. I want this game. Hey, SEC Network, you put it on Fubo. Let us get the boxing match. Let us get the racing. All this different shit. Whether you watch racing, boxing, soccer, football, basketball, it's all fucking sold up, man. This shit is.
I just wish it would be like, you from Georgia, you can watch all. You got a Georgia TV channel.
It used to be like that.
That's what I'm saying. They need. And it still is like that sometimes, because in Atlanta, they got channels on live TV that we don't have. That they can watch all the Braves games and the doggone Hawks games and things like that. But we can't watch it down here. But to them, they're not cable TV channels. To them, that's their regular channels. And it's like, if they can if every state get together and say, hey, we're gonna have this channel. You can watch all your home sports games. That will make fans even more. That will make the business better because you go sell merchandise because some people can't afford all these apps. People can't afford to go to the game. People after the pandemic, people don't even leave their homes hardly anymore.
True.
So bless you. So it's like. Season's even getting allergic to all this bull crap that they got going on with these streaming apps. You know what I'm saying?
It is, man, because when you break it down, man, I'm going to wrap it up with this. When you break it down, let's say you get ESPN Plus, that's $30 a month. Netflix, for some people, it's $20 a month, depending on which version of Netflix you have. For Prime, I think that's $11 sees Prime, Amazon Prime.
If you got Prime, it's free, but you pay $100 a fucking year. $120 a year just for the service, and they pack in the shit. And now they got commercials.
So how much is it a month for Prime?
12. It's like 12.
So 12.
I only pay $8.
HBO Max. You don't have Paramount. That's why he got Paramount on his.
Yeah, Prime is $8.
So let's go $8 for HBO Max. I'm paying like $14 a month on mine.
I pay $17.
Yeah.
So you got commercials?
I got commercials.
Okay, yeah, I don't have commercials. Okay.
See what I'm saying? Then you got to pay now to have a commercial. Peacock. Then Peacock is like $7.99. Then we even get the Hulu. Hulu varies depending on what package you have.
With Disney, it's $12.
Yeah, Disney Plus is $12. And then depending on if you got YouTube TV,
they tax for that.
That's what I'm saying. So
that's just
let's take YouTube TV out of it.
So with YouTube TV, do you get everything?
Yeah, you get everything that's on cable TV.
You see everything that's on cable.
$80 a fucking month.
But you can watch all the sports though, right?
Yeah, you watch all the sports. That's how I watch most of my sports now. I use my brother's YouTube TV. You know, but let's just take YouTube TV out of it, man. You're talking about close to $100 a month on all those different apps that we just named, man. And that's before you even get to your music apps. Like if you like to listen to music like Spotify or Apple, man. Yeah, this shit is really becoming a lot for people. Like when streaming services first started, it was cheap and you could watch it at your own time and it was better than having cable. But now it's getting to the point, once you pay for your internet service and
internet's getting higher too.
And
what internet? Internet what, $150 a month? Something like that? For some good internet?
Exactly. Hey man, that's the government. These corporations gonna get that money, bro. Like when they saw that the fans was winning, they said, we see y'all winning.
It ain't even
we got something for that ass.
It's the government letting these companies fuck people over. And like at the end of the day, you know what really the biggest money makers for all these TV and streaming apps, the biggest thing? Because when you got live sports, what's the one thing you have, no matter what, what's the one thing you have to watch? Fucking ads. That's big fucking money. So I mean, that's the one thing you cannot get away from in any sporting event on live TV.
I'm a wrestling fan, bro. Man, turn on a wrestling event. They got Slim Jim tables, fireball ladders, and in the ring they got Logan Paul's Prime Energy drink, man. So these ads and these sponsors, they starting to put their hands in all the cookie jars. Final thoughts, y'all?
Man, I ain't got nothing, man. I'll go all day with this streaming war stuff. So no, I ain't got nothing.
Hey man, get your money. Hey, either watch it or don't. Pay these women or don't pay them. And hey, you trying to get a deal? Fucking get the deal. Make the fucking deal. Play, make the deal.
Definitely, I do have something. Yeah, so we doing something a little different. We go have the week of sports, y'all fellas. I know, ladies, fellas. I know y'all love the week of sports, so we gonna have that. It's gonna be on their own. We're gonna be dropping it a lot quicker. I know sometimes we might be a little bit behind, but we dropping it a lot quicker from starting today. Shout out to C's, you know what I'm saying? Y'all send some donations his way, you know what I'm saying? He like rum and he like to smoke vapes. So he taking donations.
Hey, shout out to Black Mamba.
Yeah, man. Until next week, we out. Mr. DJ Rose, Verteezy, and C's, welcome you to the No More Black Tears podcast.
Black tears that's heaven sent. Barack the first black president. I love my black skin. I love walking in black excellence. Black power, let's represent. All black, that's evident. I'm sure MLK and Malcolm X both didn't die for the hell of it. Strap your seatbelt, go and settle land. What makes you think that we would sell our land? We wouldn't sell our land. What makes you think that we would go ahead and try to sell out then? No more black tears, black on black kids. Love us as is, love with passion. Paying black bills, learning black skills, making black meals. Black is backing. Big shout out to Fred Hampton. I'm black and proud like I'm James Brown, but I ain't doing no acting. My people here from the motherland. This podcast now active.